Bubble Life. Today I'll be making a quick video on how to make some really quick and easy dips that will take approximately 10 minutes of your day. They're great, they're healthy, and most of all, they're vegetarian. Today, I'll be making one of my favorite Egyptian dips, Babganouj. The ingredients for today's recipe is quite simple. It's a few ingredients, but there's a bit of technique to it, so you have to be careful how you make this. We'll need 2 medium eggplants, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of tahini, and you can add some pomegranate or chopped coriander. Let's get started. First things first, grab your eggplant and piece it with either a knife or a fork. This is to prevent it from exploding while it's on the stove. So what we need to do is just stab it wherever you can, a few of them. Doesn't have to look pretty. Okay, so we're going to put this on a stovetop. So all that means, so when we put it on a stovetop, we just put it on a single stovetop, and we rotate the eggplant to have a consistent char grill across the whole eggplant. And once the eggplant collapses, then you know it's ready to be peeled. The whole point of the stovetop is to give it that char flavor. You can do it in an oven, basically just putting it in as so, drizzled with some canola oil, stick it in the oven until you see it collapse, or you can do the same with the grill. But because I like that char grilled flavor, I will always do it on the stovetop. I'm going to make the base mixture for the babganouj. So like I said, we need 4 tablespoons of tahini. Now I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of ground cumin seeds. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of black pepper. And I like chili flakes, so I'm going to put half a teaspoon of chili flakes. I've already mixed in the lemon and the garlic, salt, the pepper, the cumin, and a drizzle of olive oil. Now let's just chop up some coriander. You don't need much, it's just basically for the colour and a bit of an extra taste to it. Okay, let's check on the eggplant. So this side's pretty much done. It's kind of bubbling. My suggestion is put aluminium at the bottom of your stovetop, just because it does get messy and this helps you keep your stove very nice and clean. So I've just rotated it to the next side and I'm going to put it on a high heat, and then when I'm ready to turn it over, I'll turn it down low and rotate again. Remember to keep the fan on because it does get smoky. Okay, so now you can see it's collapsed in its shape. So you pick it up from the top and just leave it in a plate. If you lose some of it, it's fine. as you can see, it's deflated. It's kind of collapsed. It no longer holds that perfect weird, it no longer holds that shape, their shape. So just put it in a bowl and let it sit to cool, and then eventually we'll start peeling off the skins. So they've collapsed and they're ready to be peeled. So this was kind of cooled down enough for me to peel. All you do is grab a fork and peel down while holding the stem of the eggplant. If it's still too hot, it helps. And the skin will come off easily and you won't lose that much of the eggplant. See, as so. Then leave it in there and let's start with the next one. See, as you can see, it just comes off quite easily. Wasn't very hard. Now, cut off the stem or the top part of the eggplant. And mix it all through while mashing at the same time. And that's it. You're done. I'm just going to add some extra little things on top just for a bit of colour. But this is it. You can eat it with celery, you can eat it with carrots, you can eat it with bread. It's one of my favourite quick and easy dips, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, stay bubbly! I'm making a really easy dip called Toum or garlic sauce. There's only a very few ingredients you need for this, but you do need a food processor, so please have one on hand. You need 1 cup of garlic cloves, which is about 240 grams, freshly peeled. You'll need 1/4 cup of icy cold water, cups of canola or vegetable oil. You'll need 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So this is going to be a very thick, very strong garlicky sauce. You can have it as a dip, you can have it as a side for your kebabs or whatever it may be. I personally love it with some good old-fashioned kofta and some tabbouleh. So let's get started. So I've just finished peeling all my garlic. Now I'm going to add them to the food processor. And in the food processor, I'm also going to include the 2 teaspoons of salt. And while the food processor is going, I'm going to add bit by bit cups of vegetable or canola oil. Not all at once. And there you have it. Traditional Toum dip or garlic sauce. I'm just going to put a bit of black pepper on mine. It's a preference. So remember to keep it still tight in your fridge and enjoy it with everything and anything you prefer. It is quite strong, so have a chili ready. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Today we'll be making labna. Labna is a Lebanese dip that is made out of yogurt, and the name labna means yogurt. Let's get started. Labna only needs a few ingredients. We'll need 1.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, a teaspoon of chopped dill, a teaspoon of chopped mint leaf, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let's get started. And that's that. Pretty quick and easy. Added just a bit of black pepper and a drizzle of olive oil, just because it looks pretty as well. And I hope you enjoy it. Another one of my favorite dips, it will be hummus dip. Very few ingredients are needed for today's recipe. We will need 1/4 cup of tahini, a can of 400 grams of chickpeas, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, a tablespoon of cumin seeds, paprika for the dressing, a teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We'll also be adding in water to soften the consistency as we pulverize the canned chickpeas. Let's get started. And there you have it, guys. My hummus dip. I'm going to devour this now. I hope you enjoyed this video, a series of different dips that take 10 minutes to make. So, after all this, I hope you stay bubbly! Please remember to subscribe if you liked what you've seen today. And if you want to keep up to date with more videos that I post every week, click on the little bell button. Remember to like, share, or comment. Thanks! Bye!